I got the July monthly towers. We're doing the steeple. Yeah, we got steeples again. This one's Arcania, so you gotta stay ready, but it's not too bad, except you're me and you have to spend way too much time trying to beat this simple steeple. It's steeple of synthetic celestials. It's simple. So yeah, these first couple floors are not that bad. Simply go around them, and we're not face. Anyways, we just go around this. Very sight-readable gameplay. So yeah, this steeple's only relevant for today. It's probably already relevant because it's been out for over 12 hours. So I would say I'd give it like 24 to 48 hours before the steeple's like pretty much relevant. I mean, that's just like not many people are going to be looking to play the steeple because everyone's going to have it beaten. Anyways, this sign just says challenges like these, you only have to do them once because there's a lot of button progress in the steeple. And yeah, but the challenges are actually interesting. You gotta hit this and you just go to here. It's just like that, and you're already on floor 2, so it is a short steeple, I'd say. It's decent length. You're not gonna have a problem. I would say it'll take you probably maybe 10-15 minutes to beat the steeple, except for me, then it's gonna take way too much time. Way too much time because I keep losing internet. I decided to reset my run because I'm way too far. Anyways, these you just gotta dodge the spinners. Nothing too bad, and then you just go around, go through here, and as that, these and the platforms move, so just gotta keep that in mind. This, you essentially just have to push it a little more because you actually want to be able to move around. And then there's or you gotta do this, but you gotta hit this button down here first. You always have to do that one first because that unlocks you to do these other 2 buttons, which doing those makes the last button much easier. But you can kind of do these 3 out of order because you can give enough momentum to actually actually get on top and just simply do this, even though it seems to be the easier option. Please don't stop. Alright, we're good. Once you're done with these buttons, you don't have to do them again, so losing a ton of progress, you can get the progress back decently quick, but it's gonna take a few minutes, enough to actually do something. That's why I say 10-15 minutes, because people like me, you're just gonna fail a lot. But anyways, let's move on. Once you actually go inside the steeple for the first time and second time, you're on to floor 3, and you have some ladders that are actually surprisingly weird. I have a tough time climbing onto them, but that's not too bad. This jump is weird. You have to dodge this middle part, so just try to aim and then jump late. It's actually a really far jump. That's awkward too because it's slanted. It's a no jump section. Really easy no jump section. It's that simple. What you gotta do is you then go around, hold W, get your ability to jump, and then you just simply go through here, fall back down, and then you have this area. Nothing too bad. So yeah, this is a good challenge for sight reading too, or just seeing where you're at with your skill. Anyways, now you just get to go around to here and then simply just wrap around. Get caught on some corners because yeah, I guess that's my thing. Am I the only one that just easily gets stuck on a corner for no reason at all? Anyways, once you hit that button, you just go up to here, and now you're on floor 4. And move there, I had to clear my throat, inhale, and yeah. Floor 4, you have 2 things. You can either go this way normally or take this optional path. I'm taking the optional path. I don't know, it says it makes the gameplay easier. Let me know how true that actually is because I'm taking this path. Anyways, wrap around like that, go up here and like that. It is actually rather difficult, but it's very doable, especially with enough skill. I've never failed trying to do this challenge except this one jump, which is safety. Nah. Why are there bugs? I hate bugs. The bug was on my arm. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Anyways, yeah, I gotta stop saying that. For this, what you have to do is just wait for that to pass, and then right when it's about to get you, just jump off. Makes that section much easier to do. And this one, you go back. Yeah, I generally don't know, like, how much easier does that challenge make? But I'm doing that just to do it. But yeah, that sign says you got some new mechanics like these falling platforms, which fall really fast. For this one, try to get to the center right here and then jump. It's a weird spinner. I don't know. I think the physics are wrong with it. But now you have a slow X pusher, which, yeah, now you just gotta go nice and carefully up here to then jump onto this. Try to get into the center. I'm like really itchy right now. I think it's just because it's summer and it's, I guess, humid out. It's actually really nice today. For this, you just gotta do this. Jump on here, and that's just simple. This like progression. After that, you gotta find the lowest one. You get 10 seconds to go on 4 of these, and then just jump, and then you're good. What you do is just jump down at the beginning, and you'll know you're fine. You'll hear a sound, or you'll be able to continue on to. I guess we were on floor 5 already, but yeah. This, you just jump forward, and then you just wait for this to become visible, and then you jump. It's nothing too bad. Just keep in mind of that. And then for this, you can either go to the other one, or I just say wait here, it'd be a little bit easier. And then you're good to go, and now you just have some stuff to dodge. And now you have this. For this, just wait for the spinner to be visible, then you jump, and then you go on to this. And then I guess you can either fall, or you can either jump to there or onto that. And yeah, getting back is really quick. I'm actually going to show that right now. This part, yeah, like, your chances are you might loop fail. I mean, likely not, especially if you're, like, more skilled at the game. But I mean, hey, I guess there's a chance anybody could loop fail on this steeple. Yeah, like, as you see, we're already back to 5, and we have all this button progress. You don't worry about, like, just losing too much progress or taking a really long time to get back. It doesn't take that long. But it does, like, if you fall, like, especially, like, significantly far, it will take an extra minute, but, yeah. You could definitely beat this tower in, like, 10 minutes easily. Unless, like, the last floors are long, but even then. I feel at the end of the floor, I actually feel that, like, right at the end. Right before that very end, so, yeah. And then I was just done, so I just took a minute. But yeah, this, you can either do a header or jump onto those. You probably want to jump onto that. But now what you want to do is wait for this platform to arrive, and then you'll see this platform, and then this, and then that. Very, very easy to sight read. I've been sight reading this entire sequel. So you jump down to here, and then you just go up to here, go onto this, wrap around, and then you go down to here, and I guess you can go that way. It's very weird, right? Oh, that's the nerfs. I just realized these black platforms are the nerfs. So these black platforms right here, if you do that obby, you get those simple nerfs. Yeah, it's not worth it. You can go ahead and do it if you want, but I guess not. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, we're on the last floor, so yeah, you want to be a bit careful. Try to get to one of these, and then just jump forward. Go on to this, and then this, I just recommend just like jumping on this a lot, just to get some momentum, just to make it a little bit easier, just to go there. And just try not to overthink these jumps too much. It's a challenging, you don't want to overthink this. And plus it's simple, just kind of do the jumps at how it appears to need to be done. Like this isn't too bad. You just have to push this to where you could just simply wrap around. These are falling platforms. I hope you remember that. Like, I just barely did. And they're not RNG because you actually can hold space and make them, but just gotta do that. Anyways, you have to complete these 4 challenges in a row. Try to do them with like maximum times you fall. Just kind of wait it out, but they're lenient. Just try to go at like a comfortably paced speed. Don't try to rush yourself because they're not too fast where you actually have to like really speed run. But don't try to go too slow to where you'll actually not make it, especially because you'll have to do more. Thankfully, though, it's very sight readable. But you get more and more time, and the challenges get a bit more and more. Once you're done doing this, like, sight-readable gameplay, it's honestly kind of filler. I mean, at least the steeple's decent. Thankfully, once you've done it, you're good. And then you have these. These are elevators. Please, yeah, it's weird. You might second guess yourself. I did initially. So I'm like, I don't want to fall, but it's too bad. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely see that there's nerfs. For this, you just jump down here, then head here, because yeah, I'm like, oh, why is there multiple paths? Because of that. What the? Oh, I forgot. This is an X pusher. I can't believe. Yeah, this is not too bad. You just wrap around here, and then you wait for the spinner, and then you jump, and then you go inside here, and then you see this section. Please don't fail. Jump up to here, and then you can go across this because of the nerfs. So yeah, I would recommend the button if you're more than skilled enough for it. But yeah, you end up having these like lamp things to jump on. Want to stay on top of them. So yeah, one thing I learned what those do. It's only worth it if you're skilled enough to do that. If you find that challenge a little too hard and you know you're gonna fail it, yeah, it's 50-50 whether it's worth it or not. But yeah, get a cool steeple. GG. And yeah, that's the first steeple. Not soul crushing. Now we get to go to Zone 8 to do a soul crushing one, which, oh my, that's a lot of tickets. So yeah, also the lobby's broken, and while I was in Arcane area, someone, I don't know your name because I lost her in it like 4 times, recognized me. So yeah, shout out to whoever recognized me in Arcane area. It's pretty much anybody could take credit, I'd believe you, but yeah, anyways, let's see the next tower, because man, I gotta find a good way to end this video and start the transition. But yeah, it is low insane. Yo, alright, we just gotta find this. But yeah, that's the challenging steeple. Yeah, we got one more left. The challenging steeple. We got the actual tower, which is soul crushing. So yeah, we got a soul crushing to do, which I'm gonna, just like I did in the past, of like was it like recording a completion and doing a commentary, except I'm gonna record the completion first, then do the commentary. So yeah, let's go for that now, for the part 2 of the multis. I gotta end this. Alright, so I recently made a commentary on this steeple, and this person, shout out to you, let me know that there's actually a secret ending. So yeah, decided why not make a quick video on it. Now, to get the secret ending, you need to get 6 different like pieces of a puzzle. Why is there no music? And the music must be glitched out. So you gotta get these 6 different puzzle pieces, one on each of the floor, and then you have to go to floor 4 to go inside an area, which then you can lock the secret ending. And the secret ending is actually at the house at the very end. So yeah, floor 1 begins normally. Well, floor 1's pretty short, so I'm probably just gonna commentate on the rest of this. But I'm only gonna really show like what you have to do on each different floor to get there. Now, it's not too bad, but yeah, so floor 1, you have to get to the very end. Like, you have to get to this puzzle. You see this little discoloration down here? This is where you need to go. So, you gotta go on top of this, go down to here, and then you jump into this. You'll actually get a key. This is your first key, the only one you have to get in this floor. And, well, you actually have to get the buttons, so let's just do a loop-de-loop now. Floor 2 is actually really close to floor 1, as the floor 2 puzzle's at the beginning, so I'm not going to cut until floor 3 even. So yeah, once you get this, and you go up here, and you get this, you're now good for floor 2. Now, I recommend getting some button progress. Well, you're going to pretty much get all the button progress. You just simply go up to here. You actually have to go on the right side. And then you're on floor 2 now. This is where the key is, but you have to get there by activating this timed button. It's not too bad. Even I was able to figure it out. I was able to figure out where all the locations was. If you don't believe me, here's a screenshot of me spending like 80 minutes trying to figure it out. Took a real long time, but yeah. So this button, you just simply go on this. You go all the way down here, and they do a head hitter. You can get this, and then you can just jump back out here. So that's the first 2 keys. For floor 3, you actually have to go quite far into floor 3, at this no jump section. Now, you do the no jump section normally, like, it's at the very end of the no jump section when you are literally able to jump again. So, you do this normal no jump section, normally, as I've said many times, but it's when you drop down to here, except you see here, you kind of have to do a head hitter to get that third key. Now, you're good, try not to fall below floor 3, don't fail this jump. But yeah, floor 4 has this huge safety net, except for one part, which there's a key right here. Now, you either want to get this last because it's on floor 4, and you need to set your keys right here, which says 6 vagrant keys for another dimension. Find them if you wish to understand what looms above us. Because there's one on floor 5, one on floor 6, and there's also one on floor 4. You can literally see it right there. You either do this unsafe gameplay first or last. I'm going to do it first, just because you actually have to go this way. I'd recommend hitting the button at the end, because even if it makes the gameplay slightly easier, it's still better than nothing. For some reason, I just stopped talking. I don't know why. So I guess I'm not commenting that. Once you hit this button, before going back, if you turn around, you can actually see a button right here. You want to hit this button. You get 5 seconds to go up all this gameplay right here. If you actually can do it correctly, it's literally only 5 seconds. I don't think I need to put any... If I don't make it... Okay. You get this little poem. You can pause to read it. Yeah, I'm not going to really read it. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to memorize anything from it, thankfully. So yeah, once you're done with that, you have to get to this spinner right here. Yeah, you simply do the spin normally to the very end where you see that discoloration. So if you know how to do this spin, you just simply jump around. Oh my gosh, look at the keys. They're just jumping. But you see this? You want it to go around and then jump into the discolored part. You'll get a key, and then you'll be able to just move on. And you actually have to get to and the last key you have to get to actually at the very end of floor 6. It's actually that heart right there. But you have to do this step and that crucial step is you see this button right here, this barely visible button. You have to hit that button, which then will allow you to get to the stars. As you can see, there's a barrier on it and the heart. So what you want to do is kind of wait around just for a little bit so you can actually prepare yourself. Now, please don't fail to jump to the button. Otherwise, you're going to fall probably at the beginning of 6. So yeah, you want to hit that and then quickly get up to here. Go inside. You want to get this piano thing in. You're actually really close to the end. Like, the ending, I'm not going to go there, but the ending is quite literally right there. You do not want to hit that wind pad yet, because the goal is to get inside this house. This house has the secret ending, and that's ultimately what we want to land in. But to get there, you got to go literally all the way down to floor 4. Put all 6 keys into here. You'll then follow. I think there'll be some music, but there's broken music in the server. You'll follow down here. Funny enough, this is floor 1. Okay, your wish has been granted. You get this, like, cool thing of just pillars. You can actually see a little bit through it if you're in the right spots. So you hit this heart, and this is where you go. So you get this cool thing. I mean, I should use this screenshot. You get a bunch of these photos of the steeple, I guess. Maybe like the steeple getting built. Parts 1400. You get this little thing. It's a secret ending. If you want to do it, do it. You don't have to do it. But again, shout out to the person who told me about this secret ending and what's about the secret ending, like getting little keys and then going down to floor 4 and whatnot. So again, shout out to you. And yeah, this is that's pretty much all there is. Yeah, this is just a quick video on that secret ending. Yeah. Hope this is useful in some way. Who knows? Maybe this is the first one. Oh look. Yeah, I beat Arcane Hero years ago. It's cool. Yeah, alright, this is going on too long. See you. Okay, part 2, we're doing the soul crushing. It's like boreal disarray. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing it right, but who knows. Yeah, it's like, I'm assuming it's pronounced boreal or something. Anyways, I believe that's the tower right there. I could be wrong, but you know, figuring out. Yeah, to get to it, you just go on top of the unsafe towers. Probably know this because Ademir, like he already made his completion of the tower, so yeah, probably already know how to do this tower. But yeah, to get to it, you spawn like that, and then you have to jump from this center to this, and then you can just jump to this. Sorry if I'm a bit laggy. I don't know. This tower is easy to run, but it's like a bit laggy for some reason. Yeah, this beginning's not too bad. This tower, you definitely want to know what you're doing. Like, for example, you want to do a head hitter, reverse head hitter here, and then you gotta climb around and then jump. This honestly just isn't a tower for sight reading, in my opinion. It's not a bad tower, though. Gameplay's interesting, but that I just kind of want to wrap it around then. Maybe it's decently sight readable, but not really. For this, though, wait for that to be changing and then go. So you'll, like, actually land on it where you want to go. It's not that. For this, you just want to kind of jump forward, get through, and then you have a stud. Be careful, you might climb on it for, like, no reason. If they got some wall gameplay, just kind of wrap around. And you're on floor 2, you just gotta jump and then just, like, slowly go around as it doesn't carry you. And then after that's pretty simple. This is a far wrap. You want to get towards the edge and then just carefully wrap around on the left side. It's a little bit easier. For this, you just wrap around, hold W as you'll go, and then just turn in. This jump is horrible. It's really difficult. You have to turn and then turn around. It's you gotta learn that jump. This, you just gotta do this, and then you just have to wrap around these. And then you'll be able to go. Wait for this to appear, and then just go around because it disappears really quickly. And that's just a difficult wrap around. And then you have to jump and then turn around and try to dodge all those. After that, you have this where you just flick up. And now you have this section. You have to hit this button, carefully go around, and then you have to hit this button as well. I don't know why you have to do it like that, but it lets you pass it as you can then go to here, jump to there, and then you have just some simple wraparounds, a little bit of a slope, nothing too bad. Also, the difficulty's weird. There's this, you just gotta wrap around, just avoid that completely. And then you have to wrap onto this ladder. And then you just gotta wait for a cycle. And try to jump to one of the corners. Try not to almost jump off. And then jump to this. I would say wait for the side, so you can then just go easily. And then you have to like flick, and then you have to kind of like wrap around. After this, just aim for there directly. Maybe you can wall up on that. I wouldn't try it. But after that, you just hold W and then just kind of just walk how I did. I really need to get a display thing. For this, you just gotta wrap and then turn in. And then just jump through. This is a teleporter. It just teleports you like this outside. And then you just go into here. And then you just turn. This, just jump on it. It doesn't disappear. Instead, just decrease your jump. It's so, like, weird. Because you're expecting this to disappear, but it just doesn't. It makes the section easier, as you could just kind of do that. Make sure to go on this and then flick off, like, at the edge, because the hitbox is a bit weird for those like this. You want to jump onto this and then jump around and make sure you're in the tower, and then you'll be able to do that weird wrapping. This is weird because you have to kind of jump onto this. Don't want to do that, but you got to jump onto this, quickly do these wrap-ons, hit this one, very quickly get over here, and then you have to carefully do these wraparounds and then push this way so it can hit this button right here. And don't reset anything because you'll have to do all that again. And now you're good. You have a ToToH jump. I think this is a ToToH jump. I could be wrong. But yeah. And then you just go around. You have this flick where you have to flick and then you just have to do some weird angling. After that, you just jump onto this thing. You then just do simple head hitter. And this, I guess you want to time it, but kind of do that. And then you just wrap, turn forward because the truss that you have to land on. And then you can just kind of fit in this crevice and then just do a nice easy header. This, it's safety net, obviously, but you just have to jump when you're not in this gap. Just like, you just gotta really time it well. And then you just do like a head hitter ladder flick. This is a bit weird. You've seen it before a couple times, like tornado vehemence and whatnot. If that's nothing too bad, just jump. This, you gotta go around. It's goofy. And then you get exposed to this. The domain of the turret is indicated with red outlines. Yeah, this thing is just, you wanna go quick here because you just constantly get towards launch shots. So you just gotta go quick like that. It's why you want to learn the gameplay. So I seem to be bad on some internet connection. That's essentially that, though. And afterwards, you're actually, like, okay. Like, you actually, like, don't get hit by the turrets. For the most part. Except I guess you can, but just go around nice and carefully on this gameplay. And then you should be good to go. After that, you don't have to do that outside again. Maybe. I don't know if you lose your button progress. What you gotta... What you just do is just jump to straight to that stud. Go to here and then just like do your head hitter right here. What floor is this? We'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is floor 4. Perfect. And then you want to go to this side and then just do this huge wraparound like that. This part's kind of weird because you have to time this jump. And then you have to keep going around on this. Wait for this platform move and then just wrap around like that. And then you can jump to there. It's not the best, but for this I just head hitter and then turn in. It's a bit weird, like, how is this even low insane, but jumps just overall aren't that bad. Especially when you have, like, more, like, SCs on your belt. This, you just gotta jump in the gap when those two change, because they change really quickly. And afterwards you want to go to here, try to dodge this, except, why am I stuck? There, I guess you want to treat it as a head hitter. This, you want to get towards the left side, go very carefully. Wait for that to be non-collidable, and then you should be good. Just to do a wraparound to a truss. And then you have to go all the way over here, do a reverse head hitter, go in, it's weird. Hit a button, which, then you're good forward. So yeah, if you fall, I'd recommend just keeping going. Just try to keep going. There's button progress and eventually make it back. It's better than just like restarting your run building times, especially because this tower is in zone A, and zone 8 is not very optimal. Ooh, like, what is this? I think we're on floor 5. Yeah, we're on floor 5. Floor 6 is that, and it kind of transitions to 7 through 10, which is weird. Remember, this is, you can't jump very well, so try to jump late. This, just wait for this wall to be gone. Just hold D. And then you'll go onto the truss. Well, then W at the end, obviously, but like, then you just have this. You just gotta time that well, like the very end. It's weird. And then you have these weird, like, truss flicks. And then you have these weird momentums. This you could probably just hold D and get away with it, except for maybe the very end, but like, after that, you're just fine, and then you can go around. Just make sure you look at this. You want to look this way and then go. And this, you just got to time that and then go. I go right away. Wait for the wall to just disappear. Just make sure you know to land there. And same thing for that. It's like the hitbox is a bit weird. I've gotten stuck on the corners many times. Way more than usual. Then you have a weird flick. You just have to go up here, go to the side. And you have this, you also get some cool music, I would say. After that, you just go here and then you just wrap around like that. And then I just recommend just holding forward, then turning in. After that, a simple wrap around. And you have to go this way. So you just gotta wait, and then you just gotta go in. Quickly get up. And then you have to jump inside of here. You have to go onto this. And this part's weird. You have to wrap onto here, and then go up. Yeah, it's a very awkward spot. And then you just have to wait for this to kind of go in. And then just wrap out. If you look at if you do it right, you can actually see, but I did it wrong. This, you need to jump. And this floor 6, actually has a good chunk of button progress. So for this, you start off in this beginning. The middle is hollow, so watch out for that. Do your wrap around and then jump into the middle ladder, which I almost missed. This part's interesting because you go in here, time this, and then jump. Make sure it hits the wall. Because you have to keep this button deactivated, so you just have to hit this wall. And then you have to head hitter down to here quickly, just so you dodge it. And then as soon as the turret goes, you just have to jump and hope that you make it. And then quickly go across this, because that platform deactivates if it hits that button. And then once you fall, I think I hit a corner or something. The question is, how do we save? Oh, I figured it out. So what you want to do is you want to go all the way across to the side down to here. And then you could just simply jump down to here. And you're good to go. You only have to do this awkward spot before getting back to 6. Now, since we didn't get the button, we still have a ton of button progress to do. I'm actually going to put our camera in close so we can see a little bit better. And then Just go up here, actually do this, and we're back in business. Let's go. So yeah, let's try to get back. That fail was really uncalled for. I don't think there's really, well, besides Tower of Terrifying, there's not really any jumps where you like need to fail. Yeah, this, by the way, the turrets, they let you know what you need to know. So just wait kind of for that to go and then go. We know the usual. Because the turrets deal no damage. Like by those, it says damage 0. Fire mode system, it says 2.2 seconds per shot. I wonder why exactly too, but yeah. Once you don't hit a corner there, you have this, which you have to wait for this to go, wrap around, and then jump off. After that, you'll be able to go. This is a beat block that goes all the way to there. So what you have to do is you have to go onto this and then quickly wrap. You can almost do it instantaneously. But yeah, just wait just a teeny tiny bit. And afterwards, you just jump onto this. And then, oh, I don't know what I was thinking there, but you just go here, simply wrap around, jump. You really, there's very few you actually want to flick on that. This section, you just have to go fast, and you can't jump. Also, safety net too. So yeah, by the way, that's a ladder, so just go across that. Just try to time that so you don't go through. It's a lot, but once you're done with that section, which might take a few tries of trial and error, it's not that hard. You have some permanent button progress, which is really nice when you fall, especially when you fall really far like I just did. Alright, I'm finally back. So when you wrap around this, you're actually supposed to land. And then when you go to here, what you want to hit this reset button. Go like into reverse, head it around here. Hit this green button. And then go to the side, quickly wrap around. And then you want to hit this button right here. And then what you want to do is you want to go on this, quickly wrap around, and then jump through there. And now you can kind of like continue normally. Maybe you want to wrap around onto this, because basically what you want to do is you see this platform pop up. You want to jump onto that and then quickly wrap around. And yeah. I might sound a bit different. I've been recording for 3 hours. I'm just going to point that out there. Yeah. Basically on floor 6, you want to wait for these platforms to kind of appear. And then you just jump into here, and now you're on floor 7, which is like this different kind of theme. It's kind of like a darker theme. Also, that floor is not collidable, unfortunately, so yeah, you're falling down. You really don't want to fall anymore. Now you have this, you just gotta go into this gap, jump to there. You see some falling platforms. Overall, not too bad. Treat this jump like a wraparound. It's safety net, so if you fail it, it's no biggie. But it's not that hard anyways, it's just weird. And then you go over here, you just jump onto this, and then you just wrap around. Jump onto this. And then wait for this to, like, those not to be collidable, and then go around. And then you just simply jump up to there, and then jump onto this one stud. Now you want to go around. Ooh, man, I would have been real mad if I didn't save there, because it would be like I think I'm having some spacebar issues, dude. I've been hitting my spacebar and nothing was happening, but that's, as I said, I think it's like just me being me and just hitting my spacebar late, because some people just don't have that problem, and I have that problem, which probably indicates that. Also, for this jump, I would assume weights, but yeah. Anyways, when you actually jump, you then want to kind of like wrap around onto this, and then wrap onto this, so just hold D and go down, because you can't really jump. And then you have this. No. What you want to do is you want to jump and then turn, like in. And then you have one of these where you just have to like jump onto the conveyors. And they want to jump to this one. And they want to jump backwards. And then you wrap around, go up to here. Now you're at this new section. I believe this is floor 8 actually. What you gotta do is you gotta go to this truss, just wrap around to here. And by the way, you can fall, and don't mind the moonlit Hirose vibes. Then get this spinner, which you have to go on top of. Completely forget what to do, and then remember you have to go into that center. Well, yeah. And then you have to wrap around onto this. So you just go right here and then just simply wrap around, hold W, and then jump off. And then you just have to go down. Hold up, I am not remembering how to remember. Just simply do a reverse head hitter. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's because I haven't been here in a while. Like I'm kind of forgetting gameplay. This isn't too bad. You just have to kind of jump there. So you just jump onto one of these. And then you just jump forward. I'm going to increase my brightness. Hopefully that doesn't create lag. But you have this section, which is weird. You have to hit this button. And then you have to hold D in space. So when you land on this conveyor, like, you go to the wall, you hold D in space, and then you go up there, and then you get pushed momentum. It's kind of a feeling thing. You need comfort for that. And then you have this thing. You just gotta jump here, see what you are looking for, and then wait for this to kind of just quickly go around like that. So you just gotta get ready, see where you have to go, and then just, when this moves here, quickly move across. And they have to jump to some Z fighting trusses, get inside the gap, and then just flick around. And then you just jump forward onto this ladder. Now I believe we're on 9, so you just jump to here, safety net jump, because that jump is horrible. It's a weird timing jump. So yeah, you just have to do this awkwardness. You have to jump very early. I think you just essentially want to hold space on this. Almost, except you don't want to hit space. You want to like hit space the tiniest later. Yeah, you hit the space the tiniest later, you're doing that jump perfectly. And now you have this. You just want to jump onto this, wait for it to kind of go in the center. Make sure you're not in that black part, and then you can just jump and hit that button. And then you just essentially have to jump back onto this and kind of repeat that process of just trying to not be on that wall thing. And then you're good to go. For this, just hold W. That simple. And then you can just wrap around. Wrap around again, do a head hitter. And then you get to walk this way, jump up, and then you have a far jump to this truss, which then you can just flick around for. And then you have one of these. You go onto this, you hit space. Or you don't. Hold up. What did that do? I don't think that did anything. No, but what you're supposed to do there is, you're waiting for this thing to pass, and then jump. Yeah, you just have to time it so you don't jump in between that black thing, and make sure I guess you're not in the way. That thing deactivates? No. Uh-oh. Yeah, and make sure you're actually jumping, and then quickly move out of the way. Now we can actually make some progress. So yeah, I gotta jump to there, wrap around, and then from this side you want to wrap. And what I do for this is I just hit the button and then wrap around. And then quickly try to get all the way over here. You might have to do that a few times. This section is a bit horrible. It's just literally moving back and forth until you finally hit the buttons. Try to heal up, I guess. Once you hit the buttons, you gotta go this way, and then you have some gameplay. Please focus on doing this gameplay right here rather than your health. And once you're here, you want to squeeze through that. Now you can't take any damage. What you gotta do is jump forward. You'll see this platform arrive. It's probably better if you wrap from the left. But I'm gonna wrap from the right. And then you just have to wrap onto this. After that, the platform's over there. So logically, you gotta fall all the way down to the very beginning of the tower. And then you make it back and actually land the jump. And now we're making some progress, dude. And now what comes with that is also some nervousness because, dude, this truss flick right here. Yeah, and I somehow got back here in like 10 minutes, which I think because I've gotten like some consistency because I spent like I think like 6 hours just trying to beat this tower and somehow not doing it. Also, try to jump slightly lower than that red over there because I barely landed this, and this you just gotta time that for when it goes up there and just kind of go for it. And this just jump, aim for down here, I guess. Walk around, and now you just have to do you just have to get up to here and then go. After that, you gotta hit the button, get to the top, and then just go up. aim as high as possible, then just try your best to make this. Afterwards, you just wrap around and then jump early, but not too early. Watch out for your head on there. And then you just simply wrap around, jump to this, push through, jump onto this, go all the way here, and then this part, I don't know. This part's weird. I wasn't that good at it. But you just gotta get to the edge and then just go to the side. And then just kind of hope you go in that, hold W and then jump to here. That's fairly simple. Just have some jumps. On this side, you have to kind of like do like a diagonal head hitter, I think it is. Now it's this, you just go into this, jump out. And then you have a conveyor, which you jump onto. Go onto this other conveyor, and then you jump. Then there's this thing. What I do is I just simply wrap on top and then go through. I don't know, you can jump from in there, but I found it easier to just go on top of it. After that, it's a wraparound with, try to aim forward because there's a truss, and you might need that if you don't land that jump very smoothly. So yeah, this tower is insane, but it kind of doesn't feel like it's insane. I think that's just me, though. Like, I don't know. Anyways, you have a ladder, which then you have to flick around. And then you have some conveyors to try to maneuver around. And then you have a falling platform, followed by some jumps. And then you have one of these. You just have to wait for this to kind of go away. Flick around. And then jump to this. And now you really want to watch your health. You need a rhythm. You just got to kind of move like very quickly. Then jump on the button. You want to jump on the button so it actually activates and you won't get hit. And after that, it's just fairly simple. It's kind of far jumps, but yeah, for the button, I recommend jumping on top of it. And it deactivates every time you go back to that section. But after this point, you're pretty much good, as you just have to jump to here. Go around. Don't mess this jump up. You're going to cry if you mess this jump up. There's not really too much of a way to practice it, but you want to get into the middle of one of those and then jump. And then you want to aim for that, jump off, and quite literally fail the last jump. Going this way. Yes, dude. Oh my, GG. Finally. Alright. Anyways, yeah, that's that tower. I'm recording this commentary first, but I'm gonna rebeat the tower next because I was like trying to record the initial completion first, but I was getting nowhere. So I tried this commentary. It took forever, but hey, I did it. Alright. Finally, yeah. I don't know what took so long, but oh my, yeah. Anyways, that's this month's monthly towers, you know. This tower, it's not that bad, it's just, yeah. Tower is actually decent. I just had a bad time trying to, alright, I gotta, like, cut out this typing, because it's taking way too long, so yeah. It's this, see you for the August monthly channels, not literally, I'm obviously gonna make videos in between then, but, yeah, Zone 8. Yeah, that soul crushing is not a beginner soul crushing. It says low insane. It might be low insane, but oh my. Alright. Yeah, I'm done trying to beat this tower. Let's see the statistics. TOSB. No, not TOSB. TOBD. Should be, I guess it's not there. Doesn't really matter. Unless it's TOD. No, it's TOBD. Alright, yeah, this ending's taking too long. Alright, one more thing, the music in the monthly towers this month is actually, like, fire. It's kind of good. I'd recommend, listen to the music while beating these two towers, or tower and steeple. Just because the music's actually pretty good in my opinion.